it to hackers to be able to go and unearth some of the goodies about the PlayStation Vita and the PS3 for all gamers out there to be able to have fun with, assuming that you have a hacked PS3 and whatnot. But the thing is, one of the things that they went and uncovered recently is something that Sony was going and tooting the feature of before the release of the PlayStation Vita, and that was the whole remote play feature. Now, what is remote play? Well, remote play was going to be able to allow you to stream your PS3 games onto the Vita and go and play them pretty much on the go. That's something I was actually talking about quite a while ago, and it was an extremely exciting feature and something that many people who were kind of on the fence about getting a Vita was essentially like a main selling point of having it, because it gave you a portable PS3. In other words, that's pretty much what it was. And that prospect is really engaging for most of us, because we're not always at home, but we do have the ability to have free time to go and play them, whether we're on a bus or on a train or on a plane or, I don't know, just waiting for something, or we just have one of those real relaxed jobs where it's like, fuck it, I can play games, that's cool. You know, whatever case it is, you know, it's nice to be able to have that. But the thing is, ever since they went and announced that, we've had like next to no games support that feature. Why? That made no sense to me. The way that they went and talked about it, they didn't say, oh yeah, only some games, or we're going to have to do just a couple games and then over time, you know, that list will gradually go and increase. No, there was no mention of that. It was just, this feature, your games on the go, fuck yeah! And it was like, your games will be played on the go, fuck, wait, what? Whoa. But I thought there was like, you bought system already. Yeah, but the hacking community went and we're just like, oh, look at this. And this is hacking, apparently. But basically they went and found out, well, looky here. You can play all of them, thanks to our hard work. So they kind of just exposed the feature for what it is. It is able to go and play everything. So why is it that it took the hacking community to go and basically dig this up, when it was something that Sony said was like a main feature, a main selling point of their new handheld? I don't get this. Okay, that's like people having to hack a fucking toaster to ensure that you can go and like adjust the settings to light to dark. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, but that's one of the main things about the toaster. It should be able to do that. And they're like, yeah, but fuck you. I don't understand that. It makes no sense to me that people had to go this far out of their way to be able to go and find this, expose it for what it is, and you have to have your system hacked to be able to fucking even try this out. But the thing is, there's tons of videos up online for it. I would link them, but I don't know if I'll get in trouble for that, since, you know, there might be lawsuits out the ass. Just lawsuits, just popping out everywhere, and your sphincter is just going to prolapse eventually. But, I thought it was kind of interesting that all these features that we're supposed to have are sitting on the system. We just have no access to them for what reason now? Like, that's kind of fucked up and kind of dick to all the people that went and spent all their hard-earned money on the handheld to be able to go and utilize this feature because they are also PS3 owners, and then get denied that, even though it's one of those things that's kind of advertised right in your fucking face. We'll play PS3 games on the go with no fine print, no nothing, and it says, results may vary depending on what games that you have and what games we're actually going to give you the ability to play in the remote play feature. Ha ha ha! So it's like, wow, that's kind of fucked up, but hey, thanks to this hack, we actually have that. So it makes me wonder, how is Sony going to respond to this exactly? You know, whenever you get to see their dirty laundry aired out for the general public to see, how do you respond? Are they going to respond, or are they just going to go and slap them with a bunch of lawsuits and not say a single fucking thing whatsoever? Because hacking is wrong, especially when you go and dig up all the stuff that we're trying to hide for no real reason at all, and just basically shows that we're a bunch of greedy fucking pigs. Yeah, kinda sucks. But, yeah, It's kind of cool that the feature is there, but it's kind of bad because it's not there for the general public, and you have to have a hacked system to be able to even get all this to fucking work. Nobody should have to go through all that bullshit to be able to fucking have a feature that they were told that they were going to have. Okay, you don't go and fucking sell a PS3 and then say, oh, you can't play Blu-ray movies. But it uses Blu-rays as its main medium. Yeah, but we're not gonna let you play them for no real reason at all, even though we told you that you'd be able to. It's the same fucking thing, the same general concept. You don't go and fucking tell people this is what it can do. When it comes out, it can't do that. It makes no fucking sense. Like, how can't you be sued for that? That's what goes through my fucking head, is what the shit? People were excited about having this one fucking feature, and then you dick move them and don't give them that. Okay, you don't fucking sell products like that, because then your sales drop to absolute shit. Hey Sony, what's that you say? Your sales for the system are absolute fucking garbage? Well, why don't you try actually giving people what they want when you tell them that's what they're gonna fucking get to begin with, instead of lying through your fucking teeth? Oh, goodness gracious, another big fucking corporation doing something fucked up. Who saw this one coming? Anyone? Did you? Oh, all of you did? Me too. Not this exact thing, mind you, but I'm not really surprised nonetheless, but still. Oh, dick moves aside, dick move. How do you feel about this? About the fact that it does have the ability to play all the PS3 games via remote play, but Sony won't officially give all Vita owners that ability right out of the box, like they told them they would get. Like they advertised to the general public that they would have, assuming that they bought said product. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fact that you would have to hack your system to be able to have something that you were told you were going to have to begin with? What do you think about that? And as a matter of fact, how do you think Sony is going to respond to this? Do you think it's going to be lawsuits out of ass? Do you think it's going to be just them saying absolutely nothing, ignoring it, and trying to just like sweep it under the rug? Or maybe you think that they'll actually bring the feature to everybody and say, oh, it was just taking some time, that's all. It was just taking some time. I'm sorry that you may have had a misconception that we were trying to keep it from you, but, you know, after you found it, now we're going to bring it out. You know, there's a ton of scenarios that could pretty much go and play out from this, but how do you feel about it? What are your thoughts on it? You can go and comment down below in the comment box, or you can make a video response talking about this. I have the news article linked in the info section if you want to go and read about it and everything. That's pretty much it. I think it's pretty fucked up personally, because people shouldn't have to go this far out of their way to be able to have something that, you know, I'm reiterating myself. It's just fucking annoying. Frankly, that's all it really is annoying. So, this is AlphaOmegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck